So Dynamite happened. New Year's Smash. How did you like the Smash of the Dynamite?
It was actually all right. The one match in particular, like I really enjoyed.
Okay, all right. I wasn't expecting you to say that. I thought you was going to say the same thing you always say. It sucked. But it started out with MJF showing up.
Oh,
And
this pissed
because,
me off.
why did it? If it pissed you off for the same reason it always pisses you off, why are you not over this?
I don't know. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Well, he's always been saying he's going to get back his triple B, and he brought it back.
Fuck his Triple B.
Well, it's the big Burberry belt.
Yo,
Let's.
no lie. Like side
Hmm.
note, right? I'm on
Hmm.
Instagram scrolling, and I got a fucking Burberry fucking ad. Fuck you, MGF, and fuck you, AEW.
Okay, why, why fuck AEW for that?
Yeah, they put him on there. They gave him the fucking belt. Like that's his thing, Burberry. So yeah, I blame them because I got the fucking ad. Continue. My bad.
Okay. And we found out why Kenny Omega had to go do something, and it was he wants to get back in the title picture. You you know what's funny about that? Once
You
again,
predicted it?
no, not that. The TDF the whole day had posted Kenny Omega is getting back in the title picture soon. It was like, okay, that was like every time the TDF start posting stuff, it's like, okay, yeah, you're just spoiling what's going to happen on Dynamite or AEW in the next coming weeks. That's all
Yeah.
it is. And then they always put out these weird ass posts. It's like always defending Tony Khan in some kind of way, and it's always bullshit. By the way, it's always bullshit because like they always make up this narrative of, oh, Tony Khan did this, or like especially the stuff in New Japan, he always says something and they like, look, see, right here. This is what we're talking about. They made this whole ass post when he was trying to defend the whole Tanahashi versus Okada thing. It was like, yeah, the fact that these people made up this narrative that I was stopping anything is crazy. And he was like, this is his best rival. Like, so why wouldn't that happen? And then like the TDF goes, look, see, Tony Khan even said it. See, you guys are deranged. We were right. And then like fucking 2 hours later, you get a Tanahashi interview where Tana's like, yeah, well, he wasn't my first choice, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna have a good match with him. I haven't had a bad match with him. I actually like wrestling Okada, but he wasn't my first choice. And it's like, there you go. It's right there. Like Tanahashi said it right there. It wasn't his first choice. Fucking Tony Khan made it seem like it was always his first choice, but the TDF had to go defend him for some bullshit. It's
It
always the
always
fucking
was Tony
TDF. Yo,
Khan's
come on,
choice.
just defend him. I hate that shit. It's like, it's the worst. Like, if you're an actual objective fucking person, an objective person that's like, all right, I'm just gonna call stuff down the middle and I'm gonna see this, and you look at the propaganda, it's just like, is no one seeing this? And then everyone's like, no. Then like they're right, look, see, it's like this is propaganda. Like this is like propaganda beats the truth. Like I don't understand why nobody actually sits there and goes, okay, let's parse through this and see what's lies and what's the truth instead of going, no, look, they're right. Like they're talking about Tony Khan and they're talking about him in a good light. And AEW says AEW, and it's like, okay, all right, I give up. I actually give up with this whole thing. Like it's just too like it's just too much. It's like people just fall for propaganda. Like you see shit and you're just like, oh, I believe it. Someone prints something. Oh, I believe it. Instead of going to actually look for the fucking truth, you just go, you know what? They said it. I believe it. The fuck? It's like politics. It's literally wrestling politics. Like you just say something, you go, you know what? I believe that. I believe that person. I believe those videos. I believe everything. Yeah, but did you actually do the work to find out what was behind those videos or what's behind the truth? No, like they put this video out, so that means it's true. And like these other people are saying it's true. It's not true. It's propaganda. It is bullshit. That's, that's how I feel with every time I see some fucking Tony Khan AEW bullshit. And I know people are like, "Oh, you're being a hater." I'm not being a hater. I'm literally looking at this shit being pushed down my throat, going, "Okay, but like I know the truth about most of these subjects, so why the fuck are you guys just going along with this narrative?" And they're like, "Nope, he said it. They said it. These people put it out, so I believe it." I was like, did you do the work? Like, I don't fucking understand. Like, these guys are fucking idiots. Anyway, I digress with the fucking TDF like narrative. I'm done with that. So moving back into MJF and Omega, how do you think this will work this time? Because it's the second time they fought for the belt.
Last time it was the whole narrative of MJF being the longest running champion and whatever, so that's the reason he won and
Hmm.
whatever. That's not on the table anymore, so Omega has a really good chance to win. However, you have like everybody going after MJF, all his rivals. You have Swerve, you have Samoa Joe, you have Hangman and whatever. So with that, I'm gonna say MJF, but Omega has a good chance this time. Like there's nothing really stopping him except for that.
But see, you jumped the gun on that because they never said when any of this was happening. They never gave you a timeline. So if and because Kenny wasn't there, this what makes me think that this is going this way.
Okay.
If MJF has to face all of those people because all of those people want him, he's going to fight each and every one of them. Then he's going to fight Kenny Omega. So if that happens, then Kenny could possibly win the title.
Yeah.
Because remember, they don't have a pay per view until March. This is a long stretch until they have a pay per view. So by then, he'll be able to fight Joe, Swerve, Hangman. Like he'll be able to get them all out the way. And then at the pay per view, it's Kenny versus MJF. And it's like a good shot that they could go, oh, you know what? We could put the title on Kenny. Because like he even said it. He was like, yo, I don't know how much time I got left, and I want to have the title again. So it's like, all right, put the title on him.
Yeah, if
Like
it
it,
goes that way, then like Kenny obviously has it. Yeah.
yeah, because like if you look at it, it literally they didn't set up anything. They didn't set up a date. They just kind of just like left it ambiguous because like Kenny's not there. So it's like that's the first thing you peep is like, okay, Kenny's not there. These other three are here. So that means they're gonna get the shot first before Kenny.
Yeah.
And it was like just throwing the Kenny thing out there was like to set you up to like, okay, down the line this is happening. It's happening, but just to get your mouth wet, like, ooh, this is gonna happen. But these other things are happening right now. But the Kenny thing is gonna happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the thing. And then Swerve and MJF, I mean not Swerve and MJF, Swerve and Hangman called out the ops and they called out Hobbs and Hook. And they made it seem like they were gonna fight them tonight. And then they said, nope, they're gonna fight them next week. And I was
I'm
like,
mad because I actually did think it was gonna be for that night.
that's the way they set it up. They set it up so precisely, like, oh, this could happen tonight. And then they said, nope, it's next week. And it's going to be an all out brawl. Okay. So then we had the conglomeration with Roderick Strong. And then Tony Storm showed up because they have a six-person match, which was just like a redo of the match before. And then all of a sudden, Mina Shirakawa was jealous of Orange Cassidy
I like
because
this
Orange
match.
Cassidy was with her love, Tony Storm.
Yeah. I enjoyed this match, especially because of that. The fact that of that and the fact that Roderick and his wife got into it again. Like, damn. Like, no, I really like this. I'm really curious on where the whole Orange, Mina, and Tony Storm thing is gonna go.
Okay, I mean, to me, I was personally checked out because it's like we just saw this match, and like it's not as funny as it was at the pay-per-view. So to me, I was mentally checked out. I was like, oh, I mean, this we've seen you guys do most of this stuff. Like you didn't really do anything extra.
Yeah.
Like that's what it felt like to me. The Death Riders won this match, so you know that was a thing.
Third match, I guess.
I mean, if they do a third match, then I'm gonna be completely checked out because it's like I don't really give a shit. So then we had Bandito versus the Beast Mortos, which was a fucking banger, by the
Yes.
way.
Yes.
Like
And
they was going the fuck in. And then at one point they was like, "Yeah, this is for the title." I'm like, "Wait, what? Is this for the title? Like, am I crazy?"
I don't recall seeing the fucking graphic pop up.
Me neither. But like, remember, he's the Ring of Honor champion.
Yeah. But normally that shit would pop up, regardless.
No, it doesn't. Because remember,
Huh?
Ring of Honor is Ring of Honor, and this is AEW.
Oh, okay.
And Benedito beat Beast Mortos because like halfway through they reminded us of like, Benedito has to face MJF. And I was like, oh, so there's no way the Beast Mortos is beating him. There's no way in hell. And
I
then
would have
they had
enjoyed
some.
that if Beast would have won. I like it's nothing against Bandito because I like Bandito, but I really like Beast.
I know, but then we had Brodito, and Bandito was in the back, and Brody was like, "Yo, MJF, you not gonna beat Bandito." And you know what, Bandito? After that match, once you win, I want to be the first challenger. I was like, oh, okay, sure, all right.
Someone's
Like,
turning.
there's actually no reason for this at all. Like, there's no reason for this turn because like it doesn't even make any sense. All you have to do is just like split them up, and then like the next match, you just see exactly what this is going to become. Like when Brody just turns because he comes out because he facing Lee Johnson. No promotion for this at all. Lee Johnson just jumps over the ropes on the Bandit. I mean, on the Brody King, and then Brody just proceeds to beat the dog shit out of him,
You know
just with
why there was
no
no promotion
remorse.
for this match? They actually said it. It's 'cause, like it was one of those extra matches they just throw together when they have time. I forget the exact wording, but it's one of those.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about that.
Hmm.
Those matches are made for time, but those matches are made for after you've done all the matches that you have, or somebody gets injured that slows down a match and gives you more time. None of those things happened. They just was like, fuck it, we're just gonna throw this match out.
Yeah, exactly. But
It was
that's
like,
what
oh,
they called it.
yeah, standby match. That's what they're called.
Standby. There you go.
It was just like, what the fuck? Like, it didn't make any sense. It was like 2 minutes,
If that.
and then yeah, and then Darby cuts a promo about how he's taken out the Death Riders single-handedly, taking piece by piece. But there's one piece that I haven't taken out, and it's you, Pac. So Pac, I'm calling you out, and I want to wrestle you. And I was like, okay, I mean, sure.
I don't recall him beating all of them.
He did. He
He
beat
did?
Claudio. He beat Claudio. He beat Wheeler. He beat Moxley. Like he beat all of them.
Okay. Because like
He just didn't beat Pac. Because
I didn't
remember,
remember Claudio, and like I don't recall him beating Daniel, which him he's so forgettable he probably did do it. So
because remember, the match that he beat Claudio, Claudio threw him over the ropes, and this was at the ECW arena.
oh, he won that? Okay, cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
he won that. He won that, but he lost their Continental Classic match.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Because that was before like the end of the Death Riders, and he was facing Moxley. So he won that match, and then he beat Yuta on Collision, I think. and he did beat Danny Garcia. So it was like he had everybody. And remember, he said the last person he didn't get was Pac, and then he fought Pac, and Pac beat him clean.
Yeah,
And then that was it. Like, so now he has to get his revenge on Pac to kill all the Death Riders.
yeah, yeah. Okay, cool.
But the thing that weirds me out is we had Moxley versus Josh Alexander, and Moxley's a face, and Josh Alexander and the Don Callis family are heels.
Yep.
So it's that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
Fans love like Moxley all of a sudden. Like I was thrown off.
No, I understand why they like him. I understand like he's having this little small redemption story. I get that. But what I'm thrown off is like the Death Riders are still technically heel, and
Yeah.
that's his group. But the Don Callis family are just such pieces of shit. Like no matter what you do, all of them fucking suck.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's weird that like this they maybe turn in a Death Rider's face, which is just disgusting. But okay,
I don't like them together anyway, so as
yeah,
far as they
I'm
should
down with
interfere.
them. Listen, I'm down with them breaking up and everybody doing their own thing.
Yes.
And after the match, after Moxley wins, then Shelton Benjamin comes out and it sets up Shelton Benjamin versus Moxley for the title. And I was
That's
like,
gonna be a banger, I think.
that is gonna be a banger, but I was like, all right, but then I forgot Bob Lash is injured. So then we get the Sisters of Sin with Thekla. And Thekla is talking about Chris Statlander. And Chris Statlander, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna take the title. I was like, yeah, like I kind of thought that that's what we was gonna do. That's what I thought we were gonna do. But all right,
Long time coming.
she should like honestly, she should have been in that Jamie Hayter match. It should have been a three way.
Yeah,
But like they
exactly.
teased it and everything, and then they just like threw it away. Was like, not we're gonna get a one on one later, and it's like, okay, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, to me, Thekla has to win. Like she has to beat Chris Statlander to become
yeah,
champion. So that was that. Then we had Ricochet versus Jack Perry, and the demand beat the shit out of Luchasaurus early, quote unquote. And then they destroyed Luchasaurus during the match, and Jack Perry got distracted, and Ricochet got the win. So Luchasaurus is injured again. So now he's out.
yeah. I guess.
Okay,
I,
why did you yay a man getting injured?
I don't care about any of this. Like I thought the injury was fake, so whatever.
Not for real injury. Like, and he's out for real.
Okay.
So he's gone. So now it's just Jack Perry by himself. We just got the Jurassic Express back, but now they're gone.
How about that?
So then we get the main event, which is Willow versus Mercedes for the TBS title. And this match was so good that I actually twice thought that Mercedes was going to win.
Yep.
And Willow beat her, and Willow's the new TBS champion. And then after the match, somebody showed this picture, and I was like, that's too fucking similar. Like it's not like not even a little bit. It was way too similar because Willow is now the tag champ and the TBS champ, and she's holding up the belt. She's in the ring, and Chris Statlander comes out, gives her a hug, and Chris Statlander is holding her arm up, and Willow has both belts. But what I mean by the scary similarity is because Bailey did the same exact thing with Sasha when she had two belts, and it looked like if you see the pictures side by side, you're like, they're the same duo. Like they're the same exact duo. Like
Yeah.
they're the same duo. Like you have the flashy one, which is Willow, and then you have the straight up technical one, which is Chris Stylander.
Hmm.
It is like, oh shit, like they are the same version of each other. They're the same version. I was I was actually excited.
I never thought
So
about that. That's actually really good.
yes, Chris and Willow are the new Bailey and Sasha. So I
Yeah,
was like, oh shit, like I didn't see that, but now I see that, and that's a thing.
awesome.
Yeah, like I was totally like, oh shit, that caught me off guard. But that was AEW. Now we go to NXT where we have a Moose on the loose. Dude, this match was this match was stupid because like I'm not a big fan of Moose, and he got his ass beat like before the bell even rung. Ethan Page beat the shit out of him, and it was this one spot on the fucking stairs that Ethan Page gave him a backdrop. I swear to God, Moose broke his fucking back.
Me too.
Like when he slammed him, I was like, oh shit, he broke his back. But Moose got up and he got in the ring and he wrestled a little bit more, and Ethan Page pinned him. But I was like, oh shit.
He
Like
fucked them up.
I was so fucked up about that.
Yeah.
So then we had Izzy in the calling and they're talking and they're saying stuff, and then Izzy's like, well, are you guys gonna be out there? They're like, no, we're fucking scared of this girl. Like it was very weird.
To be fair, she had a chainsaw. So
I know that's what they said too. They was like, she had a chainsaw, and I'm like, yeah, but like she doesn't have it all the time. So then we had Kendall Gray get attacked, and Ren Sinclair is yelling, "Help! Help, please! Help!" It's like, what the fuck is wrong with
just,
her?
just like that, exactly the way you did it, so unenthusiastically. You know what I mean? Like there was nothing to that, no emotion.
It was so fucking weird. Like the funny part is she literally was like scared that she got hurt, but she just still was motionless. Like the fuck?
Help, help, please. Like what the fuck?
It's so weird. So then we had Izzy cutting a promo about how she hates Tatum and she's gonna get rid of Tatum. Then Tatum came out and was like, Izzy, I don't care. I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna put you down for everything you've done to me. And Izzy's like, yeah, whatever. And then she hits her with the whatever the hell her finisher. What is her finisher called, by the way?
I don't fucking know. I want to say like a stroll down the cemetery or something like that. Like something like really dark.
That's what I was thinking too. And then we had like the NXT awards, and the tag team of the year was Sol Ruka and Zarya. And I'm like, man, they better not break them up. Like, not yet. Like, at least let them go to the main roster together, then break them up. But like, man, I don't want to see them get broken up.
To quote another tag team wrestler, rest in peace. Well, Legion of Doom,
I know.
they're breaking up.
So then we had Fatal Influence, and they're out there, and Lainey Reed does not fit them for some reason. I don't know what it is about her. She just doesn't fit them. She's just like a third person. She just doesn't fit them.
She's
I
not
don't
a,
know
she
what it
doesn't
is.
seem as evil as them.
Yeah, it's like she's just there. It's like I'm just there, and like they both have like this evil look, like Fallon and JC, and then also they also have like charisma. And it's like she doesn't have it. She
Yeah,
just doesn't have it. It's like she's just there.
she doesn't come across as a villain.
Yeah, she doesn't come across as anything. She's just there. So we just had JC versus Ren Sinclair, and JC beats the shit out of Ren Sinclair. I mean, Ren did get a little offense, but JC beat the shit out of her.
Yep.
And this is all setting up for next week with it's Kendall Gray versus JC James for the world title. I mean, we all know what this is. Like, we knew she had to get murdered. I kind of want Kendall. Like I said last week, I kind of want Kendall to go to the main roster because she has like all of this like she has all of this good aura. Like she could be funny, she could be silly, she could wrestle her ass off. I kind of want her to go up, but at the same time, I also want her to stay there and win the title and become somebody.
I'll take option two.
And by the way, she used cattle mutilation too. So yeah,
I
just
thought
saying.
so.
Yes, Ren Sinclair used cattle mutilation. And then after the match, Kendall Gray came out to beat the shit out of all of Fatal Influence, and she picked up the title. And I'm like, you know what? I think they should do it. I think they should do it. I think they should put the title on Kendall Gray next week.
I'd be fine with it. It's just the fact she has the other title.
Yeah, but like they can just relinquish that title and be like, all right, fuck it, here that title go. You know,
Yeah.
it's fine. So then we had a Joe Hendry promo where he was doing a lot of singing, and it was a nice New Year's thing. And then he got attacked by Darkseid because he said Darkseid sucks. And I was just like very confused because Joe Hendry is on the main roster. So why does he keep coming back here? You know what I mean?
And maybe he's doing both.
I mean, I don't want him to do both. Like, just stay on the main roster. You don't have to come back here. It's fine.
Personally, I think he's better on NXT anyway. So
Yeah.
he's doing
So then
more
we
on
had
NXT.
Ava. We had Ava. She walks in her room, and Blake Monroe is there. And she tells Blake, she goes, listen, I get that you lost. I understand. I fucking get it. But you have a match next week, so why are you soaking? And she's like, because I lost. I can't get it together. And she's like, but to win that title, we need the woman from hell. We need Blake Monroe. So if you want to win that title, you have to get back to yourself. And all of a sudden, she snaps out of it and she goes, you know what? You're right. And she walks off. And I'm just like, okay, all right, the fuck it. Is Ava like just like helping her? Like seriously, is Ava helping her? Because this is like the third or fourth time that Ava's been like on her side about shit.
Not only her, she's been on the heel side a couple times.
Yeah, but like it's been more. It's been a lot more of Blake. Like she's been like really a Blake fan. I'm like, you're helping her.
Yeah, she's gonna become a heel eventually. Like they might be getting rid of her as the
Yeah,
GM and make her manager.
I don't want that, but like, you know, it's like she's actually entertaining as a fucking GM.
Yes, very much so.
So then we had the speed tournament final, Tavion Heights versus Lexus King, and literally in 8 seconds, Tavion Heights pins Lexus King 1, 2, 3 in a speed tournament. Tavion Heights wins.
I'm not even trying to make a joke or be meta about it, right? This tournament went
Hmm.
by so fast, I didn't even realize it was the finals until Tavion won.
See, like that was the only good thing about this. This speed thing, this whole speed thing sucks, but like the fact that it went by so quick and it's over, and it's like, okay, thank God. Like that's great. Like now that it's over, we can just move on.
They're gonna do it again when
And
they have another number of contenders. So
I mean, they're gonna have another tournament. They're definitely gonna have another tournament. And I hope it's as fun as this tournament.
yeah,
So yeah. So then we had my favorite match and your favorite match, the best tag team match I've seen in a long time on NXT.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Swipe Right versus OTM.
Once again, I hate both teams.
You didn't like this match at all?
Hell no. And for some odd reason, it's like a slight thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking OTM now reminds me of old school Usos and whatever, the one with the face paint, whatever, with their entrance, whatever. Woohoo! When
Uh-huh.
they jump up and do their fucking dance and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They did a thing where pyro pops up and shit. Like, yeah, I don't like them. I like Swipe
Dude,
Right even less though.
I fucking love this match. Like OTM beat the dog shit out of Swipe Right. They fucked them. They whooped their ass. Like this was a match that I'm like, oh, they're gonna do something with Swipe Right. OTM fucked them up. They whooped it. They wouldn't stop whooping their ass. They just kept going. They beat the shit out of them. That little bit of offense that fucking Swipe Right got,
They had
OTM came
offense.
back. Huh?
They had offense.
Yeah, they had a little bit of offense. They clipped him and they just like hit him a little bit, and then OTM just beat the dog shit out of them. They whooped their ass so bad that I didn't even feel bad that they just killed them so bad. They fucked these kids up. They beat the dog shit out. They beat the shit out of fucking Jason, whatever the fuck his name is. They whooped his ass. They whooped all three. I was like, oh shit. Like at this point, I was like, put the tag titles on fucking OTM. Like they whooped everybody. They whooped these motherfuckers' ass. I loved it. I loved the shit out of it.
Nah, too far, too far. You can like them, but no, 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 no tag team title. Fuck that shit. Fuck those guys.
Like for the ass whooping that they did for these little fuckers, yeah, I put the tag titles on them. Cause like, who are the tag champs?
Who are? Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. There you go. That answers every question. Yeah.
I literally went blank when you said that shit. Like, wait, who are the champs? No, seriously, who
Exactly.
are the champs? I don't know.
Dark State are the champs.
Oh shit. Well, they suck anyway. So,
See? See?
oh my
That's what I
god,
mean.
fucking NXT's tag team division is in shambles. Like, what the fuck? Most of them fucking
Mm-hmm.
suck.
Yeah. See, that's why OTM should be tag champs.
Okay, whatever. I don't care.
So then we had Thea and Jordan Grace, and Jordan's still trying to figure out how the fuck this works. How did she get to be the way she is? And then she says, Jordan, you could be in my corner. And if you're in my corner, that means that you get to see Blake Monroe lose again. And Jordan was like, you know what? Sure, why not? And me and you said the same exact thing. Jordan's gonna fucking turn on her.
Yep.
Like it is the bad part about it is like it makes so much sense, but also it is so fucking stupid. Like it's so stupid. You're gonna be mad at her because she got a fluke win and won a title, and you can't win a fucking title. So you're mad at her because of that. It's like that's it.
And and you're gonna help the person who turned on you.
It's just weird. Like they could do so much better, but like, man, they don't know what to do with people.
Right.
And speaking of not knowing what to do with people, we had Jeyvon Evans versus Ricky Starks in a match. Because, like, I thought this was going to be like some kind of stipulation match or something like that. Nah, nah. This was just a match.
It should have been like
And
fucking loser leaves or whatever, like you mentioned on the show.
that's what it should have been. That's what it should have been, but it's not. It's very weird. And Ricky beat Jeyvon Evans. And then he celebrated like, hey, I killed this kid. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, you killed him. But Jeyvon is going to the main roster and they have you stuck here. So, yeah. That's how I felt was like, yeah, sure. That's a thing. I just I don't know, man. I just gave up on that. So then we go to Raw. And it opens with the Vision. And Paul Heyman says, standing in this ring are WrestleMania main eventers in the future. And I looked and I was like, okay, Braun Breaker, yes. Bronson Reed, yes. Unfortunately, Logan Paul, yes. And then there's Austin Theory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, he fucking sucks. Like he fucking sucks. Like he does not fit with the vision. They should have went with Ricky Starks. They should have went with anybody besides him. Like he just fucking sucks. Like there's nothing that he brings to the crew. There's nothing he brings to anything. He just exists, and it's like, dude, you're not even good. Like you have no anything. There's nothing that makes anybody want to see you. The most people kind of wanted to see you was when you were with fucking Grayson Waller. That was
Yeah.
it. And that was because Grayson Waller was so good at his job, he made you entertaining.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like I don't want him around the vision. Like he's bringing the vision down to I don't want to see the vision.
That might be the point, though. Like
To make you not
narrative,
want to see them?
narrative wise, because like the whole like everybody's saying he's actually with Seth. Now, if this is true, right?
Hmm.
What I mean? He's supposed to bring down division and whatever, and like slowly make him lose and whatever, and then till Seth shows back up and joins back with Seth and whatever. Because if you remember, we talked about it a few times. Him and Seth have history. If you put Ricky or anybody like that, it's not gonna make any sense for that person to join Seth. Like it's gonna
But
be
here's the thing.
random. Hmm.
Here's the thing. I don't even want him to join Seth. I want none of this to be a thing. Like I
I know.
don't care who you would have put there. Like I don't want him to join Seth. Seth could be a good guy on his own and just run through the vision, be like, you fuckers didn't help me, and fuck you, Logan Paul, for joining him. He could just that's what he could do. And it's like
Yeah.
there's
No.
no reason for like this inside man. Like this makes the inside man thing even worse because Theory is such a bad fucking wrestler and fucking sports entertainer person. He's
Yeah.
so bad. He draws it down. Like I don't even want to see it.
Yeah. No. I agree with you, but that's their point. That's quote unquote, pardon the pun, their vision. I disagree with it. I'm with you 100%. None of this should be going down. I'm just seeing it in their perspective, and their perspective is wrong. I don't agree with it at
Okay,
all either.
okay, but what happens when the narrative that we thought of that hey, Seth is controlling Theory isn't true and it has nothing to do with nothing.
Then they did this for nothing because like the ball sucks. Either way, if he is with Seth or without, like not with Seth, the guy still sucks. He should not be a part of it whatsoever.
I just wish he wasn't part of it at all.
It just like that's the only reason you know it kind of sort of makes sense for him to be with them. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense at all. And like, yeah, fuck the guy anyway. But this is where they want to go. They, not me.
I think it was really fucking stupid. Like, I think this is a really stupid decision. You're making
Yes.
the vision unwatchable, unlikable. Like, not even in boo wrestling heat. It's like, I don't give a shit about this crew. I don't care about them. I mean, they weren't like the most likable crew because like they just was already boring. But it's like now it's
Made it
just like I
worse.
don't give a shit. Like I don't give a
Yeah.
shit anymore.
Yeah.
And then Punk came out and he was like, "Listen, Braun," he was like, "Me and you are gonna wrestle next week, so let's go at it." And they just had a little verbal spar off, and Braun held his own. He held his own against Punk.
Future WrestleMania main eventer, like Paul said.
Yes, but I think he should beat Punk. Like, I'm sorry, like I don't subscribe to the theory of he shouldn't win the title until SummerSlam or he shouldn't win it to WrestleMania. I don't subscribe to that. Just put the title on him right now and just like change the whole game. Or change everything up, go from there instead of going, nah, you know what? We're gonna make him wait. And it's like, nope.
I can't recall, and like it's my bad memory, right? A
Hmm.
big win like that on a regular show, like a Raw, a SmackDown, a NXT, where the person actually like won the title instead of waiting for like a big like show or whatever. Just have it happen on a normal show.
It needs to happen here. I mean, it's happened a while ago, but like this needs to happen because Braun Breaker is hot enough to hold the title, and people will hate him enough as the champion, especially for beating CM Punk.
Yeah,
Let him win the title and just run with it for a little while. Like I said, bring back Seth to face him because it's Seth's title. Seth never should have lost it. There you go. It works.
exactly.
So then we had backstage with Raquel Rodriguez and Liv, and Raquel goes, "You know what? You guys don't have to go out with me." And Liv's like, "But we're fam." And she's like, "Roxanne said that we should." And Roxanne's like, "What did I say?" He was like, "We should support our sister." And Roxanne was like, "Yeah." And then Raquel was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna do this on my own. Just stay back here, guys. Like, I got this." And he was like, "Okay."
Had they
And
went out with her, do you
uh-huh.
think they would have turned right there?
No, I don't think they would have turned. Cause like I feel like they're doing this as a misdirect because I feel like they're not gonna be the one to turn. Like I feel
Okay.
like it's going to be Liv is gonna turn on both of them. That's what I feel like.
Okay.
Cause like this, like Raquel being the one that turned doesn't make any fucking sense. Like it doesn't make sense. Like that
No.
doesn't make sense because Roxy, like the only thing that makes sense is Liv turning on them because like you guys went on without me, and now I'm just here to sabotage you guys, and then I'm gonna beat your ass. It's
Hmm.
like that makes sense, but like Raquel, like this whole like the whole time when I said Raquel, why is she the one that's stepping out that's going for the title? That doesn't make any sense. It's Liv.
Exactly.
Liv stepped to fucking Stephanie. Liv stepped to Stephanie, and we were like, oh shit, we're getting Liv versus Stephanie. And then they just go, nope, we're going with Raquel. And it's like that I don't know what they're doing here. I don't get it.
Not only that, but wasn't there a tag team match a little while after that where fucking Roxanne pinned Stephanie and it wasn't Raquel? So it should be
That was
either one of the other
before this.
two.
That was way before this.
Oh, okay. Still, Raquel doesn't fit in this. It's either Roxanne or Liv. More so Liv, because Liv stepped up.
Yes, and like that's what I'm saying. This never made sense. Like WWE made no sense with this. And then they was like, you know what? Instead of like just having this one-on-one match and we could just get rid of this whole entire thing, we're gonna do something stupid and add Nikki Bella to it, and then we're gonna do a three-way. And it's like fucking stupid. It's just fucking stupid. And with that, Stephanie beat both of them. So yeah,
And it's over.
yeah, it's over. Then we had Gunther in the back, and Ron Cena steps up to Gunther, and he goes, "Look, man, I'm gonna beat your ass." And Gunther was like, "You're not gonna do shit. I'll see you out there later." So that set up a match,
Yep.
and then we had a thing that they didn't show on camera. They didn't show this on camera. This was on the other thing, and it was Finn Balor, and he was talking about the Judgment Day. And if you listen to this promo, it's really, really fucking seeming like Finn Balor is either gonna turn around the Judgment Day and turn them all face, or he's gonna leave the Judgment Day and he's gonna be face. It's one or the other. There's no in between. He's like, cause this felt like he was dressed in a suit. He wasn't dressed in his normal, like, Judgment Day shit. He was dressed in a suit. So it was like, okay, this feels like we're getting a refresh of Finn Balor. Hopefully, hopefully,
He wasn't doing the cholo thing.
it's no cholo. It was just like straight up like suit Finn, like Universal Champion suit Finn.
Oh, okay.
That's what it looked like. That's what it felt like. And I'm like, okay, they could be reviving him. They could be doing this, and I hope that's what they're doing. I really hope that's what they're doing.
Regardless, I hope we still get Cholo Finn though.
I mean, he'll be around for a little while, but we're going to get Universal Champion Finn.
Okay.
So then we had the Kabuki Warriors talking shit about Rio, and they're gonna beat their ass, but then Rio comes out and beat their ass. Yay. And then we get Gunther, and Gunther beats the shit out of Ron Cena, chokes him out, and then we get a backstage with the Usos, and they're talking, and Jay's like, man, I don't want to let you down again, man. You know, it's kind of fucked up, but I don't want to let you down. I love you, but I don't know if we could do it. And Jimmy's like, Doug, we got this. Jimmy's like, we got this. It's like, we got this, dog. And Jay's like, man, I don't know. And Jimmy's like, no, 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 we got this. And so, yeah. So they said stuff.
Yep.
Now, we get an Oba Femi preview, another one on Raw. And then we get something that a lot of people miss because we get Jeyvon Evans talking to Dragon Lee and AJ Styles, and they're talking about the tag titles. And he's like, yo, whenever you get situated, we will defend the tag titles against you two, meaning him and Leon again.
I caught that.
But wait, but then Americanos show up, all three of them, and they start talking shit to Jeyvon. Now, here's what everybody missed, which was a sexy setup. In the background, you see the Creeds and Ivy Nile looking on the whole time. And it's like, I know what's coming. I know what's coming. Chad Gable's healed. He's coming after the Americanos, and they're gonna beat their ass. I'm like, all right, I'm cool with it. So they were talking shit to Jeyvon, and then Styles and Lee stepped up, and it was like, all right. And this was so funny. This was not racist, but it was so funny because Dragon Lee was speaking Spanish to Americanos, and then fucking Javon Evans goes, I don't know what they said," and AJ Styles goes, "Me neither." That shit was so funny.
That was as funny as AJ saying cap. That it was
Yes.
up there for me. That's gonna be memorable.
So then we had the Vision, and the Vision is talking, and they're like, "Yeah, it's gonna be Austin Theory versus Rey Mysterio. Logan, go out there with him just to make sure he doesn't suck as bad as he always sucked." And
He didn't say that, but more or less.
yes, and so he goes out there. They're having this match. They beat up Rey Mysterio. Then Penta shows up and takes out the two of them. So is Penta and Rey versus the Vision? Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm still waiting on the tag team thing, which we're gonna get to later.
Okay.
So we had a back and forth between Maxine and Becky because they're having their match next week. And for the first time, I felt like Maxine fully stepped into her role. Like I feel like she fully got it. Like she got it. And she was cutting this like banging ass promo on Becky, and she made Becky walk away. And I was like, damn, she's actually getting real good. She's getting real good on the mic too.
He's getting comfortable.
And I'm glad. So next week they're gonna have a match.
Yeah.
So then we have Trick talking to Adam Pearce. So he's lobbying for all shows, but he's on SmackDown, by the way. But he's lobbying for all shows. And then we had Libe show up, and they're like, "Hey, we want the tag titles." And he's like, "Well, after the tag team match next week, we'll see. We'll see." And then we had the main event: the Usos versus AJ Lee for the tag titles. I'm not gonna say this was a banger. I'm not gonna say this was a banger, but this was a good match.
Yeah.
And the winners and new tag team champions, the Usos.
The rest of the show was pretty good.
Damn, like I was gonna say, how do you feel about the Usos like being champions? But you just said the rest of the show was pretty good, so I guess
I
that
answered the
sucked.
question right there.
Yeah.
Like you
So,
said, like I agree with you. The match itself was good, but
hmm
as usual on this show, there's always a match we don't like the outcome. Either both of us or one of us don't like the outcome. I did not like the outcome. Like one, I didn't want the Usos to win to begin with, right?
hmm
But like after that, what happened? Absolutely nothing. Like I wanted either one Uso to attack the other, someone to attack both Usos, maybe someone to attack AJ, you know, something. Nothing happened. They just won. Yippee! Who cares?
Okay, but what if, what if this leads to the Usos versus the Lucha Brothers, Penta and Phoenix?
I don't care.
How do you feel about that?
I don't care. The Usos are done for me. Like, no. Like, I was okay with them separately.
So you don't want to see the Usos versus the Lucha Brothers?
No. I've also heard the Usos versus the Motor City Machine Guns. I don't care about that one either. Both matches are going to be bangers. I just don't care.
That is so weird because I thought you would have been like, you know what? I definitely am okay with that, but you don't want to see any.
No. Like, I would like the match themselves is going to be good. It just
Uh-huh.
doesn't need the fucking title. You know what I mean? Like Jimmy and Jay could team up once in a while. They don't need to be a fucking tag team again. They were doing good by themselves. Jimmy needed to win a fucking solo fucking title.
Okay, but Jimmy, like, just because they're doing good by themselves does not mean Jimmy won't win a title. Like, he can still win a singles title. Like, they're not going to be together forever. Like, they're going to split them up again. So,
At this rate,
listen, I mean, you don't like Jimmy still has a chance to win a title. Look, he could be a tag team champ and win a singles title at the same time. He could do both. Like, there's no wrong answer to that.
'cause I believe in both of them. You know, like Jay surprised me in the beginning. Because in the beginning, I didn't think he was gonna do anything. He was just gonna be fucking Roman's flunky. And he became IC champion. He became world champion. Like he did his thing. Let Jimmy do the same thing. I don't think he's gonna be world champion, but at least let him win a secondary.
Okay, I I don't see him being champion at. I don't see him being champion at all. Like, I just I didn't want to see Jay as champion either. Like, to be honest, I didn't want to see Jay as champion either. I didn't see anything in him. He didn't actually prove anything to me. Go, you know what? That was a right call. So I'm just at the point where I'm just like, they should just stay in a tag team, and that should be the rest of their career. Because I don't see either one of them as champion, as any kind of champion other than that.
Okay.
There's to me, there's nothing to them as singles. Like they only are good as a tag team. Like you can see the Jay Uso thing was over, and it's like, okay, yeah, they put the title on, that was good. But then like 5 minutes after that, it's like all he is an entrance. Like Jay is just an entrance right now. Like he hasn't done anything to wow anybody to go, oh my god, that's good. It was
I'm
just
seeing
an
the
entrance.
cracks. Like you see all the fucking cracks after he won the title.
Yeah, and it was like, damn, like that kind of fucking sucks, man. Like, so that's why I'm like, I can see the cracks in Jimmy too. So it's like, instead of putting Jimmy out there to fail, just keep him in the tag team. That's it. It's just that easy. It's not hard. It'll be easier that way.
Even better, retire. Don't be a tag team at all then.
Well, goddamn, pal, that's how you feel.
Yes, that's exactly how I feel. I,
Well,
I don't
damn.
want the Usos back. Either Jimmy wins the title or retire. Those are my two choices.
Okay. So, what are your predictions for this upcoming year?
Uh, Braun winning the title eventually, even though like he's not gonna fucking win it on the show, which he should. Which he should.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Ray retiring because they hinted at it. They never flat out said it, but I think he's out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Dom and Liv becoming a face leaving Judgment Day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's off the top of
I
my
think
head. I can't think of more.
okay. I think Braun should win the title immediately.
hmm
Ray should get retired by Dom.
hmm
The Judgment Day should break up and everybody go their separate ways. That is that's how I feel about that.
Okay.
I feel they should do more with the tag titles. They should do more with the women's title. They should do more with the secondary title. They should do more. They should do a lot more in WWE with titles and stories. They just that's my prediction. They're gonna do more and make people care.
Just flat out do more.
Yes, just do more. Just make me care. I understand that this is like the in between oh, this is now and then like we got the WrestleMania stuff coming up, so relax. It's like, all right, whatever. Who cares? So, that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, that's the predictions for this year, and we will not be back because we won't be back. And we're over. It's the end. The last episode. New year, last episode. Any last words forever?
Goodbye, I guess.